love to see the dive com, especially the first point of Route 66, is because about the high grounds there, and it's very easily for the dive com to reach the high grounds and kill the enemy team's backline mostly. So yeah, I think I would like to see the dive com rise again within Route 66.
All right. Okay. So we will have you mentioned dive compositions and okay, for those of you who are just joining in, we have the team in red, which is I Need Healing, and the team in blue would be team Cult of Kiev. Then again, we will see that the team DPSs.
Okay, you guys are running. This is okay. Okay. Ryan Zarya. Right, Ryan Zarya. Luciana's okay. Ryan Zarya. Sim. Is this a permanent pick?
And now they're hiding inside, giving it a surprise.
Yeah. Okay, and it seems like we have more surprises. We have the Symmetra
Yes.
from the team. I Need Healing.
Oh.
So this is a good way to actually get your.
Why did Paul fall off? Okay.
Okay, you
Yeah,
both
and
this DPS.
Sim here. So you guys wanted to teleport to, on like here, teleport right here, and then go for the charge. Okay, this is quite cheesy. Okay. Why does this work?
and now they're hiding inside, giving it a surprise.
Okay, they immediately engage on you, right? They're playing Lucio here. They have a Reaper. They immediately engage on you.
Yeah. Okay, and it seems like we have more surprises. We have the Symmetra
Yes.
from the team. I Need Healing. So this is a.
Both divas get DMAC. Well, Alija was DMAC probably because uh Ryan wasn't there, right? And they're running goats. There's finite amount of defense matrix, and you can't DM shots from like Ash and Reaper forever. This is quite unlucky that you guys tried this cheese against the Lucio comp, where they actually sped onto you and punished your Ryan not being there.
Good way to actually get your your members up on the high ground. But it seems like they will also taken aback with all the
Okay, wait, oh sorry.
I Need Healing. So this is a good way to actually get your your.
Oh, there was another teleporter placed down. What was it? It was here. Once Uju actually teleported here, you should have charged immediately. Like you're being exposed to them currently, right? And you don't have, and your diva is dead, so you cannot sustain this fight on point. Like even if you're trying to C9 it, they're already coming back. Once they head back, charging back to the team would have been the best option.
High ground. But it seems like they will also taken aback with all the flank, all the
Because they don't have range. Okay, they only have Ash, but if you had charged back, there would have been a higher chance of you surviving.
surprise attack from team Cult of
Lucio here. Lucio should be dying.
Kiev where they were hiding in the train cart. So we have Symmetra just using more turrets just to delay
Lucio should definitely have died.
or to just harass the enemy team. But we are seeing very good positionings here. Now we have a YOLO charge. You like to put it, RX is actually
Okay, this teleporter was a bit uh useless. So you guys are running Sim here while you have a Lucio. What's the purpose of the Lucio? The Lucio is for you to speed into your enemies, right? The Sim here is probably to like teleport behind, but this teleporter isn't really behind them, and they don't have the Rhine here. So the best option here would be just speed in with Lucio instead of wasting the time with the Sim pick. The Sim pick here, I feel that doesn't add any value. The first charge kill was okay, but it was undone by the fact that they had Lucio and sped into your back line, which did not have the support of your Rhine. And the Sim pick here is cheesy, but it isn't paying off enough for you to forego a second DPS.
does misses his charge and goes into the bottom tunnels. Uh, Meanwhile, Wu Ju here does go for a charge. He is very low, but he does eventually now is getting healed up. But he is already on his Earth Shatter at 93%. And we'll see now. We have a peel here from the Diva. It does actually get a DMAC onto ALJY. So ALJY will be DMAC here, and a charge goes down for Wuju. So the payload is actually moving forward in favor of the opposing team. Alright, yet again we have we are seeing a lot of Symmetra plays here where because of this Symmetra both the DPSs can actually rotate onto the high ground left and right. And again we have we are seeing a lot of Symmetra plays
Paul should be rotating here to high ground.
here where because
It isn't really that good to hold here because you're gonna be easily chased down, especially when they have a Lucio and your Lucio is really across, right? So they have a Lucio with their team. Your Lucio is so far away from you. Your Lucio isn't gonna peel for you, and you are Ash. There's no, you can't really, you don't have that much movement ability. So here playing very vulnerable. Where's our Ana? I can't see where the Ana is.
because of this Symmetra both the DPSs can actually rotate onto the high ground left and right. And that's a huge shatter here. RXs does actually get the tank
Where is the Ana?
plays here where
Am I blind? Can see the shit. This is Sim. This is Ryan. This is Diva. Where is? I actually don't know. Okay.
because of this Symmetra both the DPSs can actually rotate onto the high ground left and right. And that's
I think our Diva was shattered here, so Fire Strike couldn't get eaten, and the Ryan was nanoed as well. Paul dies here because of bad positioning. Beat was it before or after the shatter?
we have we are seeing a lot of Symmetra plays here where because of this Symmetra both the DPSs can actually
Okay, this is actually. I think Toast tried to barrier the shatter. I still don't know how Ana died. So even if Wuju didn't block the shatter, it was fine because we had barrier. But yeah, I still don't know how Ana died so fast. The nano, if he shatter, it's. Did he get nano before shatter?
right. Yet again we have we are seeing a lot of Symmetra plays here where because of this Symmetra both the DPSs can actually
Fire Strike 75. Nano boost is what? 30? What's that? How did Ana die so fast here? Uh, 75. 3. Was Ana low? No, Ana was full health.
right. Yet again we have we are seeing a lot of Symmetra plays here where because of this Symmetra both the DPSs can actually rotate
Okay, Ana was low here, so a shatter came in. Nanoed Fire Strike. Toast could have played a.
onto the high ground.
Oh, okay, that's why. Toast, you beated up here, then you drop all the way down. Like this duration, and your whole team is vulnerable for this duration. As Lucio, you want to land your beat as fast as possible. Because you don't know when they are gonna react, right? No, you don't know when they are gonna shatter. You're trying to what's it called? Counter the shatter here. So you don't know when they are gonna shatter. So you want as much as possible to beat as soon as they shatter. Dropping down here, this whole beat animation isn't gonna save anyone. Like either beat up here when you have LOS of the whole team, which is a bit harder. That's why Lucio usually plays corners when he wants to beat, right? To like escape LOS of shatter and then beat. So either beat on the ground or beat on the high ground instead of dropping all the way down.
Alright, yet again we are seeing a lot of Symmetra plays here where because of this Symmetra both the DPSs can actually
Alright,
rotate
right, you see? Toast is still dropping.
the high ground left and right, and that's a huge shatter here. RXs does actually get the tank onto the ground.
Actually, I'm still not sure if Ana would have died anyway, but yes, there's just something to take note.
Now it's duking it out with Buju, and it seems like this is a good hold for now, as Hobojo would actually go on and kill Wuju, and the rest of the team does actually do the cleanup here, with the cleanup onto Aragami by the Reaper.
I think it's a really clever decision to use Symmetra doing those rotation on high grounds, but they didn't even utilize it very good to initiate the attack, even with the teleportation.
Yep, that is true. So okay, now we are looking at both the teams. Again, the teleporter does actually go around the back, and we will have.
Why did Uju die?
Yep, that is true.
Uju's low here,
We
right?
are looking at both the teams. Again, the teleporter.
Yeah, preferably you don't want to shatter when you're low. So because even if you catch anyone, you can follow up. It's fine if you want to like juke your enemy, like I'm low, I'm not gonna shatter right now. But yeah, like mind games. But you don't have a Zarya here. Your Zarya isn't gonna bubble you when you go in. And the Diva Bomb just launched. Okay. Forget the Diva Bomb.
Even with the teleportation.
Yep, that is true. So okay, now we are looking at both the teams. Again, the
Yeah, you're low here. At least ask your Ana for heals. Like you weren't. You're around half health, I think, before the shatter.
teleporter.
So you
does
die
actually
here
go around the back.
because you overcommit on the follow up of the shatter while there was a Diva Bomb going on, which means that no one can support you.
And we will have does actually get a teleporter, but I think that's a bit of not an essential kill there. But meanwhile, the Aragami is actually doing quite well on the high ground, just harassing the members, but is being brought down. Not an essential kill there.
Where's our Ana?
But meanwhile, the Aragami
What is our Ana doing?
is doing quite well on the high ground, just harassing the.
Okay, Aragami is getting like. Did those drop?
Of, not an essential kill there. But meanwhile, the Aragami is actually.
Yeah, Toast was like Toast saw the Reaper and was it the Lucio and just like immediately backed us like no Aragami, you 1v2 them yourself. Like as Lucio you're supposed to peel for your teammates, right? Be it Boop or Speed Boost or whatever. And our Ana is I'm not sure where. Like, taking high ground?
Well on the high ground, just
Yeah, Aragami shouldn't have died here. That she should have had Lucio with her. Because you guys aren't contesting card at all. Okay, you guys are, but they are for Ryan, so it doesn't really matter. You don't have your own Ryan.
is being brought down by the combination
And yeah, Lucio has been very aggressive the entire fight. The entire game, no one is punishing him.
of the Reaper and
Shatter comes onto Aragami, D-Mac. Still okay.
So Fusion Bolt with a kill onto the max of AL.
Very ambitious
Now the
Nano.
Ryan would actually go in from the opposing side.
Where was...
So Fusion Bolt
Yeah, the Ryan was already backing out. Right, try to nano your Ryan when he's low to get max value. Is this? Oh no, this guy's from the other team. Yeah, whatever. So try to use nanos for like when you're engaging instead of pre-fight, so that you get a max value of nano and the duration and the healing of 300 HP.
with a kill onto the max of ALJY.
And because here, where's our Lucio?
Now the Nano.
Okay, yeah, our Lucio speeding, but it was a bit too late.
The Ryan would actually go in from the opposing side, the attacking side, and the Fusion Bolt does to
No Diva max, so
a double kill here with Paul and ALJY going down to the Reaper. With the third kill now, Fusion Bolt just doing so much, being a fucking
the sim should be solved here.
Reaper in the back lines of the attacking team. So this is yet another hole for a team. Cup of King. So where do you think things went wrong here for the attacking team, guys?
I think the team I need healing need to count about the resist Earth Shatter because he gained the Earth Shatter very fastly, and I think that there's a mistake that the Wuju has made to stop blocking the Earth Shatter from the wrist.
Here,
And I think that there's a mistake that the Wuju has made to stop blocking for Earth Tractor from the wrist.
Where is
Very fastly.
Toast?
And I think that there's a mistake that the
Toast is here. Toast is here.
stop blocking for Earth Tractor.
The teleporter was here. Yeah, Toast went all the way in. Notice how their Lucio does the same and he doesn't die. Yeah.
Here comes the bop and the boom.
Okay, so now boom.
From the wrist.
Here comes the bop and the boom.
Okay, so now
Ryan dies. Not sure why. I think shield low or something. But if you're shield low, you should be standing behind. Here, you're already lucky to be alive. This part, right? This part you push in with half health. You hold up your shield.
Here comes the
Alright.
bop.
The bomb comes in, so they back out. So our Ryan wasn't punished here, but our Ryan continues pushing in despite at half health. Was it?
okay, so now both blocks are being
Yeah.
pulled down. So this is
Actually, it might have been because the shield was low and their Ash killed you. Their Ash yeah, their Ash landed some shots. But okay, Ana playing frontline here.
interesting fight.
Ana should be dead.
What we heard just now
Yeah.
from Xenofly, he mentions when there's a payload in overtime or closing towards overtime, I think there's no reason why you should not use the bomb. So let's look at this and we will have a first quick
Okay, so that positioning, Symmetra provides you with this rotation, right? This ability for rotation, but not Paul isn't using it. The Ana isn't using it, and you guys are just like hit slamming into their front line, which has much more brawling power than you, simply because they have this Reaper instead of the Symmetra, right? So Reaper's gonna rape our tanks here. Our Symmetra can't do much against that thing. So instead of brawling, playing smartly should be the better option. But even though we have this rotation, this option of rotation from Symmetra, they have this guy called Lucio here, right? Lucio just speeds away. So our rotations, if we had even done them, would have been extremely ineffective. Because even if we invest all these resources into this Symmetra because we don't have a second DPS for the rotation. But Toast isn't even speeding in with the rotation. So their speed boost renders our rotation useless because they can just rotate away as well. And if you want to use even more resources to fight them, you will lose because they have this Reaper instead of our Symmetra.
hole for the side of Cult of Keith. So
Really opens a
it's gonna play out since they are using a protect the president
Lucio here is useless.
strategy. They are using a best
Either Ana or Moira will be much better.
as well as an Orisa double shields here.
Mercy is for pocket. Lucio is
I think that this must be
useless.
quite
They aren't gonna dive you.
this enemy
Right.
because you know
Wait,
Ash
actually they
can
might.
easily
But
do the specific
Lucio just
positioning
doesn't.
plus
Who are you gonna peel here for
There
here?
will be a problem that needs to be
Ash maybe, but
aware by I need
it's
to-
not worth it. Lucio with a static calm of
Let's look
like
at
Orisa,
the
Ryan is
going
just.
so far. That is a
Mm.
nice purple, so nice anti-heal by the Ana.
Okay, if you guys didn't know, as the payload rounds here, as long as Orisa, I think if Orisa shield is here or something, you can actually contest card. So you don't have to get down at all. As long as you play this corner here, you can actually contest card without dropping.
The attacking team, so RXIS now is just moving the payload, inching a bit forwards, and now the Lucio does actually.
Yeah. Lucio tries to contest payload because our tanks aren't. Dies because they actually punish overextending
Come down
Lucio's.
on the payload, but gets picked off by RXIS. So it seems like now a charge is being done by Wuchi.
Charge came in by Uju. No one was there for follow up because Aragami was rotating.
But he
So comms.
also gets taken down, and the Bastion now gets slapped but it might be a bit too late here.
Yeah, so you're running this static com here, right? Okay, maybe the Lucio could have provided you USP boost for rotation, but again, you guys didn't use them. No, if you guys aren't contesting payload, so you guys weren't contesting payload for like this period, right? Then Toast was like, guys, why aren't you contesting payload? Then he drops down to contest, dies, and then you guys are like, oh shit, we screwed up. Let's all take turns to contest payload, and then Wuju charges in while the Bastion is still rotating down here. So yeah, communication. The Bastion got no value here because the tanks weren't playing with him.
The Bastion strategy has built, and now we will see. So
Yes.
Very
And also,
it's a purple here.
Oh.
Interesting. And as what you predicted, team I Need Healing did actually start off with an Orisa.
Orisa, Hawk, Junkrat, Widow. This is more of a defense comp, I would feel. There should be a Mercy Pocket here for the Pharah. No, there should be a Mercy Pocket here for the Junkrat and Widow instead of an Ana. Lucio is fine for boobs. This comp, Junkrat just doesn't really work on well. Widow is a bit hard to pull off as well. This comp is more of like the static comp that you would run on Sanctum or King's Row Point A on defense. Like this is the standard defense 2CP or hybrid comp, where you would just static and then just use D.Va to contest point. But here you have Hawk, which is good because you don't your point. There's this well here for you to hook people, so Hawk provides a bit more value. Orisa Hawk is fine here. Lucio Ana is okay. I just don't get the Junkrat Widow pick. There aren't many sidelines here for either to play around.
And a Roadhog, so but now they will be pulled back, and there is a purple here.
oh,
Yeah, and
Okay, let's see if the
okay, that was a good pull. But since we are running, since we are running Hawk, right? We don't have D.Va for shield protection. So our shield goes down very low, and anti comes in, and we don't have a D.Va to eat the nade.
the Lucio does actually goes out, but ALJY does actually get the environmental kill onto 2 biscuits. Meanwhile, Junique would be killing off the enemy Orisa. So we are seeing here a good cap for team, an early cap for team I Need Healing. Cult of Peace, as they are Bastion strat certainly did work wonders, as the Bastion did whittle down the shield to very low so that they can actually make a lot of space for the rest of the team.
it is really obvious throughout this tournament. We could see like playtime of Ana is getting higher and higher because the combination of his Biotic Grenade with Ash Dynamite, or even with Ryan Shatter and Graviton Surge is going more and more prominent, because it really hurts the players when you are getting affected by the Dynamite, and then it's kind of the
Here, once you see that they're running Bastion, there's no point setting up shield here. Either go with a D.Va for to prevent shield break, or rotate. The shield here was absolutely pointless. Wait, actually, yeah, you guys were rotating now. Never mind, I'm dumb.
attack initiator.
Yeah, okay. Our Ana stuck back there.
Alright, looking at things, how things going so far, we now
Okay, this is a bit weird. Orisa sets up here. Hawk flanks, hooks Bastion, but no one dies because our Ana is too far for anti-nade, and our Orisa is here.
have a Widowmaker, as Paul would be playing the Widowmaker, trying to get some off angles and trying to harass the backline, but is being killed by now Junique. Junique would take down Paul, and we have a kill here. The Bastion does actually goes down, and now a blade, a Genji blade, goes down for team Cult of Peace. So meanwhile, Junique does actually get the double kill, killing off angles and trying to harass the backline, but is being
This is good NT because our Ana finally rotated.
killed by by now
Now here we are 5-4 up.
Junique would take down Paul, and we have a kill here for that.
Yeah, but they have blade and we didn't have barrier.
A blade, a Genji blade goes down for team out of team. So meanwhile, Junique does actually get.
I think Uju could have used what's it called?
Also, nice environmental kills here by Araxis. So
Uju could have used whole hawk
in order for
to push blade away. And that's
I
fine.
think that the team Knight, I need healing pick main for blocking for the damage from the always and also for the environmental kills to prevent.
Okay, we also have.
Oh yeah, you guys swap to Mei for what? Wall onto to wall the Bastion off, or for to wall the Bastion off, or to what's it called? Lift the Bastion up for Hawk to hook.
Here, Paul now will be opting to
But our Orisa is already taking damage, and neither. Okay, Hawk's in position, but Mei isn't.
use a McCree
Nano is used onto Orisa. Our McCree somehow dies despite us having a Lucio.
Widowmaker. So now a good
Our Orisa gets melted because Hawk is not in position for the hook. Hawk actually is if you guys are doing the wall up thing, but the Mei isn't. And if you guys aren't using that, then Hawk isn't in position to hook the Bastion from behind the shield.
purple here, Fusion Bolt getting a kill onto ALJY, and the timer is going down to 93%. So it seems like this team fight hasn't been won thus far. Oh, okay, now we will have Mei Ice, so this is a big blizzard here by team. Oh, that
Toast missed the boop.
was an unfortunate boop here by the Lucio, but I think this might be it for team I Need Healing.
Yeah, I think
Like team I Need Healing will be taking the sort of inner passageway to the point, so they are not, at least not out in the open. But meanwhile, Cult of Kiev does have a Corbion of their own, so there is a turret there, but it's taken out quickly by AL.
Oh, wait.
At least not out in
Didn't see your comms. Okay, Ryan Diva. You guys like to run Ryan Diva a lot. Why? I'm not sure why. It requires a lot of healing. Ryan Diva requires a lot of healing, especially if both Diva and Ryan are taking a lot of damage. Paul is playing Widow. Paul should be punishing the top. Like, yeah, Paul should be punishing the top really, really badly here. He's playing in open. I'm pretty sure he's playing Paul sidelines. Paul is probably playing like behind pillars.
open, but meanwhile, Cult of Kiev does have
This was a good wall. I think you walled
Corbion
the
of their
Rhine
own,
off.
so there is a turret
Yeah,
there,
yeah, the Rhine was walled off.
but it's taken out quickly by ALJY. So meanwhile, let's see the point. Two Biscuits is being frozen up, and I think this is a good strategy here by ID Healing as they were just grouping up and playing a bit more brawl style composition.
Yeah, the walls here were really good.
Their competition of the point. So the first control point is going in favor of I Need Healing, but it's being ported as RXI will actually go into the point contest with the jump. Oh, but in favor of I Need Healing, but it's
A bit too far from Aragami.
of the point. So the
Here you should have just walled off and then go back.
first control
In
point
instead of cryo ring here.
favor of
Cryo ring, cryo ring.
as RXI will actually go into the point contest.
They somehow don't contest.
Oh, but possession does go in favor of I Need Healing. But meanwhile, I think members of I Need Healing are low on numbers and AL.
Yeah, why were you guys not together?
But the possession of I Need Healing. But it's
Here we had man advantage on point. Okay, our Rhine was dead. Our Diva was DMAC. Widow was dead, I think. Both healers were alive.
being ported
So point here was very important, but
as RXI.
not sure why no one was there.
Go into the point contest with the jump. Oh, but possession does go in favor of I Need Healing. But meanwhile, I think members of I Need
This is
Healing
super messy here.
numbers and ALJY is being DMAC and killed now by two Biscuits. Meanwhile, Maki will here get a kill onto ALJY. Fusion Bolt, meanwhile, will get a kill onto Wuju. So we are seeing a quick flip in possession. It was
You swap
I
to
Need Healing for 17%, and now it has been
Tracer.
over to cup of tea.
Aragami did something pretty good at
Tracer.
using the side corners behind beside the objective to really kill one or two teammates and then turn it into their favor. But because due to lack of teammate, they didn't able to cap it for too long.
Big shattered. Oh,
Okay, now we see all the ultimates flying in. We have Junik
That's
getting
okay.
a double kill, and now Hobo Joe getting another double
They have
kill
more
on his
ults
own.
there.
So it seems I need
They used
Cup
two
of Tea is
ults.
just basically steamrolling team. I need healing at this point. With
yeah, they have more
both
ults.
the
Yeah.
ultimates were being expanded here.
We'll
Meanwhile,
just
we
observer
have
to
Blizzard
Winston.
for Aragami
So this is a dive comp now, right?
healing.
This is dive comp now. Lucio has to stay with Ana. Mei is a weird pick here because you guys aren't running Ryan anymore. And you're running dive now, so it's a bit harder to punish. Wait, were they running? Were they always running dive? Yeah, they were. Okay, I'm just really dumb.
So we'll see here. It might be a potential big team fight
So your first focus should be the turret.
going on to the point. We can see a combo potentially with ALJY with the Diva bomb and a Nano.
Finally, the Lucio gets punished.
Possibly. Now Wuju does get a ping
no,
onto
Maki.
Maki. Now we'll see the Diva bomb does go onto the point. And
Turret
we'll see
goes
that
down.
Aragami does actually get the kill onto the turret. Now we'll see the ults being used. The blizzard does actually goes down.
Yeah, that's a good beat.
Hobojo, and Hobojo is basically struggling for his life and get it down now. Fusion Bolt now with a kill onto Kraken. But it does not matter as
Point.
possession of the map will be steadfast in
Yeah, that was a good
favor
blizzard.
of I need healing. So
Uh,
well done, I need healing here, but Mike, do you think that they
And
might
their
be-
Lucio died with beat. You guys used Mei out,
He still got the
and
nano boost with the Winston.
you guys used
But
Mei,
I think that
Lucio,
Wait,
Diva. I
advantage
think
for-
Was Lucio
I
necessary?
think so.
He stayed for his name, possibly. Now Wuju does get a
Oh,
pick
no,
onto
Maki.
Maki. Now we'll see the Diva bomb does go onto point. And it seems that Aragami does actually get the kill onto the turret.
It's okay.
He still got the nano boost with the Winston rage, but I still think that
The Genji's taking very long to build up his blade.
The team Call of
Alright, now we are seeing a jump initiation by the Winston.
Where is our Lucio?
Now gets slapped down. And Paul here is just being an annoying tracer to the tanks. And a pulse bomb
This is good peel.
does actually goes down, but it's being Paul is being taken out by Fusion Bolt, and now Lucio beat will be dropped just to keep his teammates alive. And
Ana dies. Ana doesn't die.
scattered fight,
Ana dies.
point here.
Bomb should have been used here. This was
Does actually
winnable.
get a kill onto a LJY here, but Hobo Joe is
Good cryo.
trouble as he's being frozen up.
Okay, how do we win that? They used beat Primal Nano. No, they did not use Nano. They used beat Primal. They only use beat and Primal. We used Nano. Okay, saving bomb was okay. I don't know. I would there it might have flipped over, so I would have used bomb.
Does actually
Doesn't matter in the end, but
get
this was like a bit
a
lucky.
kill onto a LJY here, but Hobo Joe is meanwhile in big trouble as he's being frozen up. But with
Yeah, I think our Ana stayed alive for very long for some reason. Where was our Ana?
He dropped just to keep his teammates alive, and now we'll see a bit more
Where's okay? Our Ana's on point. Didn't get punished, I guess.
of a scattered fight on the point here, but RXS does actually get a kill onto a LJY here, but Hobo Joe is meanwhile in big trouble as he's being frozen up. But we will see here, Team I Need Healing does actually play very well, and they would be holding the point. That's fine, but no, they forgot to cap the point. Seems.
The Diva's
So
staggering.
there is an enemy, yeah,
Diva.
mini diva here. But it seems
The
like
pilot.
Hobo Joe might be, just delayed for or staggered for quite a bit.
They need to be quick because of the stall of the pilot Diva.
Yeah,
the deep can be contested. Should be contested.
Let's see, now we have an initiation by RXI.
Okay, this is good. This is a good beat.
We'll see all the ultimates being popped. Both the Diva bombs does actually
But if you notice, as Lucio, not as Lucio, as any 200 HP character, even if you get beat, it is still possible for Genji to slash through you. Lucio went very aggressive here, using beat because like what push in, but still take notice of the Genji who is going for. Here Ana would not have died if Lucio was there to boop Genji or speed Ana away.
down, so we will have ALJY getting a kill onto Maki, and now Hobo Joe does get a kill onto Aragami, so we will see now that 3 members of Team Count of Team will actually age out the enemy, which is I need healing off
Yeah, if Ana had stayed alive there, would have survived with Primal.
point. Now the only surviving member here of I need healing is Lucio, but Lucio does actually.
I didn't see the blizzard.
And now Hobo
What was the
and
blizzard?
now we will see all the
Yeah, I really can't see the blizzard from this POV.
both the Diva bombs does actually go like where I need healing would be now grouping up yet for another Diva.
So that was mainly
I
Lucio.
think the Primal Rage could be safe for the really last fight. To contest the objective.
Scuff stream.
Alright, yes. Now we see LJL dropping so low and now demacking. RX's meanwhile would be frozen and being taken out by the Mei. And we will see here a quite coordinated team fight for Team I Need Healing. As nope, there is an unfortunate double kill here by the Pulse Bomb of. Alright, yes. Now we see LJY dropping.
How are they not getting pressured while our tanks are getting so pressured? Like, our health pools are going down, their health pools aren't.
So
No one is dying.
RX's meanwhile would
Okay.
be frozen and being taken out by the Mei. And we will see here a quite coordinated team fight for Team I Need Healing. As nope, RX's meanwhile would be frozen and being taken out by the Mei. And we will see here a quite coordinated team fight for Team I Need Healing. As nope, there is an unfortunate double kill here by the Pulse Bomb of Fusion Bolt. And
Oh, Jesus, this aim.
would get on to kill the Lucio and a High Noon in desperation in response to the aggression.
Yeah, there. Last fight, how did you guys lose? I don't know how you guys took so much damage on the last fight. Yeah, so is there anything else? No, there's nothing else. Okay. Mainly, first point was positioning. Second point was first map was positioning. Second map was the Mei out didn't do that much. I think. I still don't understand how you guys keep dying so much. The Tracer pick was a bit off because they had a McCree, right? Oh, that's right. They had a McCree behind the Tracer. They had so much more burst damage. Our tanks were like extremely low, like all the time. So yeah, Tracer hit now isn't that good in the meta, so something to consider. That is about it.